So today I'm going to do a quick lesson on walking bass lines. I'm just going to keep it pretty brief, just give you a few starting points on how to figure out what to do and how to approach it. So we'll start with a blues in A. So we're going to be playing a basic blues bass line. So that would be the first 4 bars on the 1 position in A. Now to do a walking bass line, you want to basically kind of play around that position and then lead up to the next chord. So we can do runs. So first of all, where we play, I'll play the riff and then I'll break it down. So. Okay, so that took us up to the 4 chord. So we start on A, we do the D flat, D, D sharp, E, G flat, G, G sharp, A. So we're just kind of chromatically running it. So then we're back on A, and then I just did a rundown, which was from A, G, G flat, E. So again in that sequence. And then I went back to the A and then just did a little semitone run up to the 4 chord, the D. So it went. So I'll play that again in full. So now we're on the D. So we've done a little walking bass line up to the D. So we can again from the D 4 chord, we'll do a. So that was D. We did the G flat, G, G sharp, A. But the first time slightly different to the second time. So the first time I played it, I did the G flat, the A flat to the A. But then the second time, the A flat ran into the A. So now we're in the A, back on the 1 position. So I'll run through that whole thing again. So now we're in A, and we're going to run up to the 5 chord. So from here we'll do the same rundown again, where we go. So that's A, G, G flat to the E, and then the next time we'll do the same chromatic run up that you've seen before, but then we'll lead up into the 5 chord. So that little section is. So we'll go back to the beginning. I'll run that whole thing again. So now we're at the 5 chord, and we can use that same pattern again there. So that's the E, D, D flat to the B, and then we'll hit the 4 chord, we'll do a little run up, which gets us back to the 1. So that little section is. Okay, so from the top we'll go all the way back round to there. I'll show you just a cool little turnaround on that last little bit. So we've got back to the 1, and then we'll go, which is the 5 on the turnaround. So that's A, the root note, G, G flat, C, B, F, E. Okay, so we'll do that whole section again, and that's a 12-bar walking bass line. So here we go. There it is. And I just taught you that a bunch of riffs, but it's very easy to switch all those up and mix them around. That's really kind of it. You take all these different riffs and mix them up. And I did another video which was like all the bass lines, blues bass lines that you might need. And you can basically take those and switch them around, play them in different orders, and create your own walking bass lines. So have a look at that video. I'll put a link to it down here. Click on that. So there you go. It's basically finding ways to get from one chord to the other in a smooth way, and there's so many ways to do that. Yeah, so I hope that little thing has been useful. You might have learned something, and cool. Tune in for the next one.